guys, I was on eBay again, and FedEx brought me something. Well, I didn't break them in anyhow. So guys, it's time I quit forking around here. Haha. So I bought I bought a set of really cheap clamp-on pallet forks. These were, trying to get the plastic off of this. These were $89.99 with free shipping from, I'm assuming, California. They're alright for $90. They're not a real good finish, but hey, they're gonna get beat up anyhow. And for $90, I'm not too awful upset. I was starting to wonder a little bit, as they never sent me a tracking number, but these magically appeared today, so should be a handy addition. The only thing I saw, I looked at quite a few different ones of these. These were the cheapest ones. They had more expensive ones that are like around $120, which I don't know if I'd have been better off to get them or not. The one thing I don't like is I think this plate right here should have been down further, closer, because the longer that rod is, the more leverage it's got on it to twist it. But this SC2450 Yanmar is only rated at 700 pounds of lift, and these forks are supposedly good for 1,500 pounds. So the odds of me tearing them up with this tractor are slim. I think what'll give first will be the bucket. To be honest, I've had this thing maxed out with probably about a 1,000-pound tree hanging out of the bucket before. And actually what popped was the loader mount bolts. It was actually those two bolts, but on the other side I popped them picking up a stump. So this will be helpful for this sitting in the background, I'm hoping. And maybe I can do like Mossman suggested and put some 2x4s in the bed or something. So I don't know. Anyhow, what I was getting to is the only thing I see suggested in a lot of the posts were they show chains from here back to the bucket. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a 1,500-pound ratchet strap, put from here back to, there's holes right here in this plate, right here and right here. Pick one. And basically what that does is it, instead of putting all the load right here, it carries it over to that upper plate too. So let me stick two straps on here and I got about 3 pallets floating around here, nothing with anything real heavy on it, and we'll go forking around and see what we can think of this. Kind of a windy, kind of crappy night, so if the video cuts off abruptly and the scenery changes, you'll know why. Right, Chooch? Tornado? Okay, see you back there. I might pull my truck out. I got a pallet to take out of there too. Alrighty guys, let's play a game. Can I reach up in here and grab this pallet without fucking up my truck? Stay tuned and find out. The only thing I'm gonna say is visibility on this shit is terrible. Nice thing is I can stand up like this because my seat's with it up. And almost see the tips of the forks. Aha! Well, I touched it. Well, now I'm hitting on... I can't see what I'm doing. Can you guys see? Yep. Can't quite get it. So close though, guys. So close. I'll just slide it back here a little way. Nope, I probably won't be able to do it because this is an actual pallet, not here. They're chintzy ass pallets. Alright, let me sit you guys down before I break my neck. So let's see, if I come back that much, can I do it? Aha! Oh, turn my lights on accidentally too. I do a lot of this kind of stuff at work with that skid loader unloading trucks. So, what did we find out so far? The visibility's poor. When they're on the ground, the visibility isn't going to be too bad. I'm kind of in a weird spot here. I'm in a bind. Okay, it's on there. So I'm gonna put my chainsaw on here and we'll go around to the back. Now let me pull up and then I can back my truck back in before it rains, hopefully. These might be kind of handy. These are 30-inch long pallet forks. Why is it caught on the end of this one or something? Huh. I don't know why this side's not slid back as far as the other side, but so, alright, let me do what I said I was going to do. As you can see, visibility with them on the ground is not bad because I can see them. If they were any shorter, I would have problems, but I see the benefits to a fork mast and not doing this. is the fork mast you can see through pretty good, but this is doable. Now obviously I got this pallet jammed in here sideways, but I don't know, I mean, do some skid loader shenanigans here. I'm trying to do this one-handed too, but you guys can see I can pick up a pallet pretty proficiently with this. Now, I'm not being too smooth right now, but I'm not trying to be. It's not like I was just totally carting windows around glass. Let me see, I'll move this over. Try to get these sitting flat-ish. Well, I'm happy as a clam. I got one more pallet over this way. I'm gonna go pick it up just for shits and giggles here. You guys haven't been with me on the Yanmar in a while, so it really makes things cook here. This pallet over here I think is actually junk. Let's see, which way is this pallet? Up to the side and eyeball the situation. This is an end of it here, okay. Now I need to come in. I'm just gonna go right down the burn pile with this pallet because it's junk. And then I can mow through here and not worry about snow blowing it up in the winter. I'll go back in the low side. Now the thing I noticed about these is they're not fixed side to side, so if you're doing a lot of this kind of shenanigans, this is not going to be the setup for you. But as far as having forks or no forks, not bad. I'd rate it a solid 5 out of 10, I bet. Now, could you Afro-engineer a set of forks with, say, 2 pieces of I-beam or even some 2x4s or something? Oh yeah, and I'm sure if you go watch YouTube out there, there's probably a lot of people have done this. But for the amount I paid for these, I'm gonna get these pieces of wood, and I'm watching to make sure there's no snakes in here. For the amount I paid for these, I really can't go wrong. Always, if you're in PA, it's wet. This time of year, it's kind of cold. Watch for snakes if you're picking stuff up. Especially since we have copperheads around here. Well, I haven't seen any copperheads, and be damned if I stick around to find out what kind of snake it was if it was there. But back to these, so far is pretty awesome. I'm only in 2-wheel drive right now. I kind of got to be careful with what I'm doing, but tell you one thing, I am very pleased right now. I'll be very happy to pay that credit card payment for my PayPal when it shows up. So guys, I think that's going to be it for this one. I think I've forked around long enough. And catch everybody on the next one. I don't know if this will go up before the next part with the little mule. Probably be my guess. Where do you guys want to stick this? Right here on the left side? Seem like a good spot to you? Now as you guys can see, when I'm up working at this level, I'm basically working blind. All by feel. The other thing you can do is you can tilt it down and then you can, like I can see the forks right here if you get up above like eye level, but if you're doing a lot of working right there, man, that's gonna suck like unloading my truck. Because the brush guard is right even with the top of the tailgate on my truck, so that's gonna be the pain in the ass spot. Can I do it? Oh yeah. Alright guys, I'm done forking around. Catch everybody in the next one. Later. Okay, maybe I'm not done. like it. This is gonna open up a lot of new things I can do. I like it. I was trying to find something a little bit beefier to pick up here and see if I can tweak them real easy, but I guess here is going to be fairly light too. This is, well, if I can get a hold of it. Yeah, it's a fairly substantial tree. But as you guys can see, like I said, the lack of being spread side to side can be a problem. They actually sell a spreader bar for these. But I might be able to Afro-engineer something. Because you know what? I'm a redneck. I'll Afro-engineer something. Now I'm done forking around for sure. I better get back before it starts raining and I can soak this tractor and the other tractor. Later, guys. Forking around, just forking around. There we go. This is a very busy line. Alright, there it goes. Pine tree. Dead ash trees. I'll need them for these later. Okay, so I found something to max these out on. It kind of figured what I thought I would find. Loader hydraulics max out long before you can tear these up. At least on my machine. We got something with close to 1,500 pounds lift capacity. I'm sure you can tear them up, but old school trick with something like this is push forward and pull back, and you'll find if you push forward on it, it'll push the loader up. Old school trick I learned from my uncles. Don't ask. I always ran it at max capacity too. But again, got that skewed fork thing going on. I might have to do something with that. Try it down this way. The other thing I'm worried about is I jam them underneath something and I can't get them back out. That's another one of those, I can push it, but I can't lift it. Well, I guess they should stay on as long as I don't bust them ratchet straps, huh? Well, I think I tested them as good as I'm going to test them here. Later, guys.